It's me, John Vaughn, and I'm going to take a break real quick from all this crap that you see right here. And this is actually my server running. It's a Java server. It's a game that I have to build for one of my classes. And here's all the corresponding code that goes with the client that connects to the server. Like I said, I am John Vaughn. I am not a fairy, but I was challenged today to put a fairy as my profile picture and leave it up there, so I did it. This is my YouTube channel. I make all sorts of weird, crazy videos. Made this video yesterday on Magic Squares. It's a Java program that creates magic squares. If you don't know what a magic square is, watch the video or Google them. Make videos doing all sorts of stuff. I guess my most popular videos are Android reset videos. How to bypass passwords on your Android. So that's really what this video is about, because my dad has broken his phone and he's brought me his phone and asked me if I will reset it for him, which is the same process as doing a password bypass, because you're resetting the phone. So here's the phone, here's an Android right here. I don't know how to do it myself, but for this particular phone, but I know most phones are the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power this phone off real quick, and once it powers off, I'm going to turn it back on, and it is powered off. Well, it's powering off right now. So once it powers off, I'm going to hold a combination of keys, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to hold a different combination of keys, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to hold a different combination of keys, and I'm going to keep doing it. So here's a video right here that I have of doing relatively the same thing, and we can look at all the comments that people ask me. Well, how do you do this phone? How do you do this phone? How do you do this phone? Almost every Android is the same. So let's see. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to hold the down volume key and the power key at the same time. And it's powering up. I'm going to not let go. Look, it says booting Android recovery right now. Oh, look at that. It's booting my recovery right now. So first try, I got it. How awesome is that? So it's just like in this video right here. This is a different type of phone that I do in this video, but I'm going into Android recovery. And if you look right here, all these comments, I have this phone. The menu's different. I can't press on the reboot with the power free button if you're having trouble unlocking. Wasting my time. Thanks so much. Didn't work. Help. Blah blah blah. All sorts of information. So
our Android devices.
Lots of people saying, you know, when I turn it on, holding the power and volume keys, it would just turn on normally. Please help me. What's with the background? Well, that's my background. I like it. More like password recovery bypass. Have you employed Phoenix? Phoenix is a whole different thing. Anyways, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to choose the option that says wipe data, factory reset. So I'm going to go down with the volume key to choose it. And power key is my enter key. So now that I'm there, I'm going to hit enter. And it's going to take me to this different menu. This different menu just gives me a bunch of no's and says, would you actually like to do this? So I am going to hit yes. Hit the power key, because that's what I actually want to do.
So basically that's going to be...
And it's going through and it's formatting stuff. All you guys that say, hey, this doesn't actually work for me, this hasn't actually worked for me, I can't get it to work, how do you do it? How do you do it? What happens? How can I do this? How can I do this? How do I do my phone? Well, you do it just the same way. If that doesn't work, then try the up volume key. If that doesn't work, try the up and down volume key at the same time. If that doesn't work, try both the volume keys and the camera button, or the down button and the camera button, or the up button and the camera button, or just the camera button. It's going to be one combination of those keys depending on the version and the device that you have. It's always going to work. So whenever you leave me comments that says, it didn't work, John, it didn't work, what that tells me is you did it wrong, and you should probably try it again, because it will work. Trust me. If I had your device in my hand, I could get it to work, and because I would keep trying. And lots of people, you try the first time, it doesn't work, and you're like, oh gosh. So it says that it's rebooted. So I'm also going to do it again. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do this one more time just to format this device really good. So it's going through and it's doing it again. See what's going on there? So no worries, blah blah blah. Keep saying people, you know, I've got different videos basically doing the same thing. Oh, it says it's complete, so I'm gonna reboot it now. So now I'm gonna go to reboot it. This is spam right here. If you see this media fire, I don't have time to go in and delete all of them that they spam me with. But if you want to go there, you're probably gonna get a virus on your computer. Wish I had time to go in there. A lot of these have been flagged as spam. See, and it says right there, I'm not one of those spammers. If somebody tells you I'm not one of them spammers, they are probably one of them motherfucking spammers. So here goes my phone. It's booting up. It's booted up. I'm gonna stop my video because you can hardly.
Whenever you can't get into this device,
you can hardly see it or hear it.
Because you don't know the unlock pattern, or because you don't know the password.
So this guy's almost done. There you go. That's how we rebooted this guy. If you had a password, you wouldn't need a password. As you can see, whenever we turn it on, it's not going to have a password. It's not going to have anything on it except for the factory information, just like it would have if you took it right out of the box. So if you look, it's like you boot up for the first time. I'm just going to agree with that. So I'm going to test the Android to begin. I'm going to skip all this, go next. I'm just skipping this stuff. Let my dad do that. And there you go. There's the phone completely rebooted. He probably won't have any problems with it now because I flashed it. So that's the end of this video. If that didn't work and you don't believe me, you can watch a couple of the other videos that I have because they show you how to hard reset tablets and other types of Android phones, because I reset at least 20 phones a week for people that I know, and they're like, John, help me out, John, help me out. So hopefully that helps you. If it didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Mail me your Android device and I'll fix it and mail it back to you. You know what I mean? Just mail it, I'll fix it, and mail it back to you. Anyways, y'all take it easy.